about being reunited with you. Dee, come on out. These are for you.
Thank you.
Dee, thank you for being here today, and you heard what the girls have been saying, and they have very divided opinions about what they've said. First of all, how does it feel to see Laura?
Very good. I've wanted to for a long time. We just couldn't afford it in any way, shape, or form.
Not contacting her was because you couldn't afford it?
Physically right.
What do you think about the memories that she has?
To be honest with you, a good part of them I do not remember.
Why?
Because it's denial?
No, it's not denial.
Because you blame everybody but yourself?
Dee,
I've got proof.
We've got papers here, and did I not show them to you when you came to my house? And almost throughout all of it, you did not remember.
That's right.
It did not happen. The social workers lied. The social workers weren't at our house, and yet it states here there were at least 11 different people involved in the family, involved in trying to make sure that we were okay. And there was abuse going on. There was bite marks on me. There was buckle marks on me. Cigarette burns on me. I mean, and this is all denied.
I don't deny a good part of the abuse, although...
But it was denied to me. It was denied to me when you were out.
No, I denied part of it, not all of it, if you will remember. Not all of it. A good part of this I do not sincerely remember.
I don't believe
tried
that.
to explain to you girls for...
Dee, why did you give the girls up to begin with?
That too. And she made arrangements. It was like she called me on Wednesday and Friday she flew in. And she was really excited to see me, and I was really excited to see her because it was, you know, this is Mom's child.
What happened when she flew out?
She was excited. We got to talking, and as time went on, I could tell the only thing she was really interested in was finding out what Mom did, where Mom did, you know, and I had the feeling she didn't want a relationship with me. She just wanted to get all the information she could at one time and then leave. And that's exactly what she did. She got all the information and flew out of my life.
How do you feel about this?
I'm really hurt, you know.
Why?
Because my mom was a beautiful person, a wonderful person. And I had to take her around to places where Mom lived, where we built a house, and all these places are 30, 40 years old. And it brought back so many memories, but the places that I remembered, that's not what they were anymore.
Sure. Do you feel Maria was better off financially than you?
Very much so.
So you feel that she was kind of disappointed to find the family wasn't as rich as she thought the family was going to be.
Right.
Ah, now that makes sense. Have you talked to her since she left?
No.
Let's bring Maria out and see what Maria has to say. Maria, come on out. Maria, how old were you when you were adopted?
A couple weeks old.
So how did you find this family?
Okay, well, I looked on my own for years. I come from Pennsylvania. The records are closed. It's very, very hard to find somebody. I eventually hired somebody, a private investigator, and it took 3 days, and they found out everything.
Okay. Well, maybe Carol will have some advice. Carol has lived through stories that are somewhat familiar to these. Carol was adopted by a wonderful couple when she was how old?
3 years old.
3 years old.
Well, at the age of 3, I was adopted into a family. My parents were told I was basically just neglected. They adopted me. Things were fine until I hit adolescence. Then I started running away. I started being very self-destructive. Nobody knew why. It was get Carol help, get Carol help. Finally, I got help. You know, I moved on. I was very thankful. Went to college, got married. 3 months after I got married, a social worker called my home and said that I had a family searching for me. I told her I wanted no contact and that I had had a very rocky road and that, you know, basically I wanted to be left alone. She felt the need to give my name and number out anyway, which resulted in me finding out about stabbings, rapes, murders, abuse, and cigarette burns, etc., saucepan beatings. I found out that I wasn't given up for a better life. I was taken away because this woman almost killed me. Now, I am supposed to go back because I'm not going to be a complete person unless I see these people. I think this is not right, and there are many myths that need to be straightened out regarding adoption.
In other words, you didn't want... Carol, I think that's very, very interesting. If contacted and you said, no, I've got my life together, I'm on my path, they still forced you to learn all these things?
Yes, and
what
they did it on tax-paying money, actually. Your tax-paying dollars are being used towards these searches. This is totally inappropriate.
Even if the person doesn't want to be found?
That's right. That's right.
You didn't want to know all these bad things, and boy, I wouldn't want to know them either, especially if I got my life together. What has it done to you finding out this information?
Well, it's made me take a very good look. I got an excellent attorney, Samuel Totero, who's...
She would like to know, you haven't answered the question, was the boy adopted or not adopted? The one she's looking for.
We have no idea that.
You don't know. Do you know the date of his birth?
January 28th.
You told me the 27th the last time I've talked to you.
It's the 28th.
January?
First it was the 20th, then it was the 23rd, then it was the 27th, or now the 28th.
She may have reasons why she didn't want you to know.
But wait a minute.
She is saying now
Doesn't she have the right to know when her brother was born? Doesn't she have the right to know who her family is?
What else do you want to know?
You have denied the abuse of drugs, alcohol, abuse to us. There has been physical abuse.
Sandra, how could you say such a thing?
My brother has told me, and my brother would never lie to me. My brother knows deep down. He has said there's records.
From welfare office, yes.
They don't
not
lie.
Us.
They do not lie. They never lie.
You had 4 children. Why were they given up for adoption?
Because they thought there was something going on, which there wasn't at all.
What did they...
No. This is the 4th child that they had had. He's 16, and they need to worry about taking care of him before he's taken away.
Do you live with your parents now?
Yes, I do. My parents raised me good now. There's no way I would be
they
run
did not, Kenny.
taken away. I don't know where the hell you get off of this bull. Wait until now to tell us you didn't want us around. Why didn't you tell us when you first found us?
No, Kenny. That was never the thing at all. I had never wanted a relationship. I had said from the beginning, I want the lies and the secrets
You wait till now to say
out.
anything. I know I don't know everything, but I know they never hurt me. They treat me good. They give me the things that I need.
Well, then they have changed. They have changed because we have records. They have abused 3 children.
Well, I don't know everything.
Appreciation for 2 sides of the relationship. When one person's ready to look, the other person may not ready to be found. And if they're found, what kind of relationship do you want to have? You talked about a relationship that you wanted, but you said, not unless my sisters are going to be respected. What does it mean? You may not be able to have that relationship because your birth mother may not be able to demonstrate in a way that's satisfactory to you what respected means. And your loyalty to your sisters, as demonstrated here over and over again, the loyalty that the 3 of you have,